Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today. This week, the topic is about ancestral karma or family karma. And I wanted to give you a further insight on this topic and explain a little bit more about what ancestral karma or family karma is and why is it important for us to know and how it actually affects us. So the word karma, again, is a word that has been used extensively here in the West, although it's a Sanskrit word, which basically means action. But we use it as to explain the law of karma, which is the law of cause and effect in simple words. But in simple explanation of a very complicated topic would be that there is some unfinished business that we need to settle. We are in the 3D world and we are constantly in action form. So we are always creating some form of interaction with the energies around us, with the people around us, through the many different relationships that we have. So these can be either neutral, positive, or negative. We carry many different forms of karma and karmic connections, and this has to do very much with our present lifetime. But we often carry aspects from the previous lives we have, the previous incarnations. On the top of that, also, we carry what we call hereditary imprints, energetic imprints, or the baggage that we bring from our ancestral line, from our parents and their parents and their parents, and it could go back in many generations. So very often things that are happening in our life cannot be explained with our present experiences. It's not something that we have experienced as a traumatic event in the present life. And we cannot explain it. So when we can't explain why we have developed a specific pattern or a specific characteristic or a specific repetition of a scenario, then we need to look and dig a deeper in finding out what's that which causing our present experience. And of course, we are not only inheriting genetics which are negative, we also carry forward from our ancestral line positive things as well. And it's good to also find out because we can further develop. But there is more interest in the unfinished business that we carry forward because these are depriving, these are stopping us moving forward. It's like jailing us in and not allowing us to experience the life we want to experience, the well-being, the abundance we want to experience. So, for example, I want to share here from the book Healing the Family Tree of Dr. Kenneth McCall, talking about one woman who suddenly developed out of nowhere fear of water. And through the healing sessions that she has had, an investigator with a therapist or with a healer, found out that one of the ancestors was in the Titanic disaster and died in that. And I'm just reading now the information here. So going back and healing that traumatic experience that the ancestor had from dying, drowning in that unfortunate event, was able to liberate herself from that fear of the water. And the amazing thing about this is that when we are freeing that energetic negative imprints, we are freeing the whole line, the ancestor, whoever followed from that, ourselves, but we are also freeing the path for our line, for the future generations. I want to also share with you another quote from the book Karma and Reincarnation of Dr. Hiroshi Motoyama, and says, the parent-child connection manifests as one link in a long chain of ancestral karma that stretches back through time. Your link to your family allows you to be born into that specific line. It is a link that needs to be understood and respected. In this modern scientific age, it is very difficult for people to accept the fact that they are responsible to their ancestors, that they are actually liable for the actions of their ancestors if the resulting karma has not yet been dissolved. Many find it absurd to think that the actions of an unknown ancestor could possibly have anything to do with what is happening to them today. But time and time again, when investigating someone's karma, I find problems that stretch back generations. Their spirit is not just an individual entity, it is also part of the family spirit that births and nurtures it. So we, as the individuals that we are at present time, we carry in our DNA, both the physical DNA and our energetic DNA, that which our family line has carried forward. And a healing is a necessity if we want to be freed from those restrictions of a karma, especially when this karma is not straightforwardly belonging to us, but it is something that we have carried forward. Through my own journey, I have tried to understand why and how things are happening in my own personal life. And I came across the concept of ancestral karma. So through the ability that I have of channeling information from Spirit, I ask Spirit to provide a way that we can heal that or those energetic imprints that we carry from our ancestors and release that energy back to the group in a positive, empowering way. And they gave me a few years back one method of being able to do that. And then through the matrix regeneration technique, which was also channeled through, we are working through the ancestral karma. But recently they have given me a step 2 to the self-help process, which includes a very specific light code and light language activation that you won't have to, if you don't want to have a personal one-to-one session with matrix regeneration technique, then it's something that you can work yourself. So I brought these two different healing processes under one umbrella with more information to assist you in that effort of clearing your ancestral or family karma, if this is something of your interest. I will put a link in the description for you to check that out. It has videos, audios, the sacred code image, audio, say alouds of the process. And also I have included as an extra free gift, the sacred degrees from the light. It's launching on the Lionsgate 8821, and whoever pre-orders it, there's a big discount for this process that you can take advantage of. That's what I wanted to share with you today, and I will come back again to explain to you a way you can find out possibly the ancestral karma that you are carrying forward yourself. Thank you for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Speak to you soon. Take care. Lots of blessings. And bye-bye for now.